Hello, my name is Kimberly Miller from the Vauxhall High School, and I am looking on shape and space. The volume of a three-dimensional object with a constant cross-section will be explored in this presentation. There are two items on a desk. One is a paper with a drawing on it, and the other is a cardboard box. Now that drawing on the paper is a two-dimensional figure, and that cardboard box is a 3D object or a solid. The basic types of three-dimensional objects include a triangular prism. For this triangular prism, the cross-section is a triangle, and the cross-section is constant. It is constant because if you cut along the length of this triangular prism, the shape that you obtain on each slice will be congruent. They will be the same size and same shape. A cube. Each face is a square, so the cross-section is a square. This is a cuboid, and the cross-section there is a rectangle, and its cross-section is also constant. Cylinder, cross-section is a circle. Now for pyramids and spheres. These solids do not have a constant cross-section. What is volume? Volume is the amount of space within the interior of a three-dimensional object. For example, this is a cylinder. This cylinder is filled with solid. This cylinder is filled with liquid. And this cylinder is filled with gas. And we consider this cylinder to be empty. Now, in some cases, a cylinder can have all three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Unit for volume include cubic units, whether it is centimeters cube, meters cube, millimeters cube, or the volume can be liters. The conversion between the two is 1000 centimeters cube is equal to 1 liter. Now finding the amount of space within a two-dimensional figure, otherwise called area. We have this rectangle. Now in order to find the area of this rectangle, we need to find the number of unit squares that can fit within the interior of the rectangle. Now 10 unit squares can be fit into this rectangle. So the area is 10 unit squares. We can also find the area of this rectangle by using the area formula for rectangle: length times width. The length is 2 units, the width is 5 units, so the area is 10 units squared. Now finding the space within a three-dimensional object, or the volume. Now we have that same two-dimensional figure. We are going to convert this to a three-dimensional figure. Now instead of counting the number of squares, we are now going to count the number of unit cubes that can hold within this three-dimensional figure, three-dimensional object, I'm sorry, and this is a cuboid. So let's start counting. So this layer is 6, and we have 5 layers of 6, so the total number of cubes is 30 unit cubes. So the volume is 30 unit cubes. Now we can use a formula to deduce the volume of a 3D object. Now we have the same 3D object. We are going to look on the cross section and get the measurements for the cross section. So the width is 5 units, the length is 2 units, and the cross section there is a rectangle, yes. And we have another measurement, which is the height, which is 3 units. So in order to find the volume using a formula, we will first find the area of the cross section and then multiply it by the height. So the area of the cross section, which is a rectangle, length times width, that would be 10 units squared for the area of the cross section. Now to find the volume, that 10 will be multiplied by the height, which is 3. So the volume is 330 units cube. So to find the volume of any three-dimensional object with a constant cross-section, all you need to do, find the area of the cross-section times the height. For the triangular prism, the cross-section is a triangle. Area of a triangle, base times height divided by 2. So the volume will be base times height divided by 2 times its length. Cylinder, the cross-section is a circle. Area of a circle is pi r squared. So the volume of this cylinder is pi r squared times height. In summary, to find the volume of a three-dimensional object with a constant cross-section, first identify your cross-section, find the area of the cross-section, then you will multiply that area by the length or height. Thank you for watching.